Project M Theater was just last weekend, and arguably the set of the event might not have been Grand Finals, Winners Finals, or any set you might expect. It might not even be a set regarded for its gameplay. It might just be a hidden gem in Losers Round 1 between Kycse and Dr. Grin. For some context, Project M Theater was an invitational in which some very strong players were invited. People like Sosa, former number 1, Malachi, former number 1, Thunder's Reign, former number 1, Kycse, having strong results this past year, beaten Sosa, won Shipwrecked, is arguably top 5 player, makes sense that he's here. Also, he has a sweet Project M related podcast called Homie Stocks that you could find on Spotify, been listening to that lately, very cool, link will be in the description, go check that out. On the other side of things, Dr. Grin, NorCal Chic player, was in a bit of hot water leading up to this event. PM Theater is an event that allows 6 players to be voted in through a system similar to Smash Summit, where you spend money to buy votes, and Dr. Grin made it in with $5,000+ worth of votes from a very small pool of passionate fans and friends. Regardless, still a strong player, but some folks a little peeved that he's in, as opposed to another top 20 contender. Anyway, these guys are fighting in Losers Round 1. Kycse found his way here, getting upset by Trucker Hat in pools, which is not the first time Kycse has been upset at a recent event. Also lost to yours truly at Jailbreak. Gotta imagine a little bit annoyed with the upsets at this point. He's stone cold. Serious. Business. He's got a job to do. Dr. Grin, on the other hand, went 0-3 in his pool, as most people expected, and he's just having a good time, though, through and through. Comes into the set smiling, doing his best high-pitched impression of an old Ego Raptor animation. He's having a good time. He was doing that impression all weekend, apparently, and to the dismay of a lot of the entrants at that tournament. The game starts, and immediately Dr. Grin starts chatting it up, still high-pitched, but he's doing pretty well. Loses his first stock to a missed ledge dash, but immediately he looks around, turns to the crowd, which is already kind of rowdy, says, "Scream more, guys!" Trying to get them hyped up, finally settles himself, takes the next stock, and evens it up. Good for him. Good for him. Stocks trade back and forth. Dr. Grin does not stop talking. Everyone's a little bit confused. The commentator's confused. The chat's very confused. The game's still close. 2 stocks to 2. You'd think there'd be some intense focus going on, but no, not from Grin. Kycse gets a grab, ends Grin's stock. Grin looks at him, offers him a high five, daps him up, I don't know, desperately tries to offer him a high five, you might say. He leans in, and then he does the double lean in, leans in again, and Kai's having none of it. Still focused, stone cold, big business, probably thinking, man, I've been upset so many times, I'm just trying to focus, I'm not let this guy get to me. Smart stuff. Competitor from a competitor's perspective, that's smart stuff. Next stock pretty quick. Grin goes down a little too low in recovery, doesn't make it back. Kycse goes down. If you take a quick look down there, right in the microscope, little footstool, little cheeky. Kycse takes game 1. Dr. Grin offers his hand again, mid-set handshake. Nope. Kycse doesn't want to give an inch. You can see him right here, just a quick nope. I'm wow. Commendable, really. That is a hard thing to do. No matter how you feel about Grin or his antics, I think that if you don't want to let your opponent's out-of-game actions influence the match, this is the way to do it. Strong mental showing from Kycse here. Game 2, same shit, different game. Dr. Grin gets thunder punched, pops out of his chair. Kycse takes stock number 2, and Dr. Grin, once again, reaches his hand out. Kycse, simple wave of the hand. This time, bites a little bit, actually having what seems to be the longest conversation I've ever seen in an active tournament Smash game. I actually asked Kycse what he was saying here, because, we're chill like that. He said, quote, he looked a little upset and said something like, people take this way too seriously. So he looked at him and said, no worries, I get it. You apologize, let's just play. Good on Kyle. He's dialed in. Games goes on, and HardSwap TV production quality gives us the Grin cam. Love that. Love HardSwap TV. Subscribe to them. Follow the Twitch. Kyle wins game 2. Gary comes in, checks in on their mans. Kyle's aight. He's chilling. Just business. Got a job to do. Dr. Grin changes his tag to represent Malachi. Bob, formerly best Chic player. Nobody likes that. Bob yells no from the crowd if you watch the VOD.
For Bob?
Wow.
No.
Yo, Bob,
Malachi
the moment he says for Bob, Malachi just goes like, yo. No.
And the crowd chants for a 4 stock before the game even starts.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, they want they're yelling four
Chat
stock. What?
crowd chanting for a 4-stock before the game even starts.
And it almost happens. Kycse ends up JV3 stalking him. Kycse showing a little bit of a smirk before the end, showing that it's not all business all the time, like the business cam might imply. Another shout out to Heart Swap TV there. The cams, the production quality this whole weekend was amazing. Kycse 3-0, as most people would expect, but a very entertaining set nonetheless. Dr. Grin went to the couch afterwards to say people take it all too seriously. It's a game, yada yada yada, and I don't know. It is a game, yeah, but so is every sport. You can be serious. You can be business. What do you think? Is it too serious? How would you handle the situation? Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe for more stuff, like and share the video to help me out. I like the way Kycse handled it. Give someone an inch, they take a mile. Big W for Big Business Bobby this set.